Good morning, Eternal. You are quick on that draw, my guy. Quick on that draw. Excuse me. How are you doing this fine evening? Did my mic come through? Okay, good. It is coming through. How's it going? Disco over here. And there we go. Ooh, it's weird without music. Let's get some going. There we go. Oh man, I am so very excited to get back into Dredge. It has been a hot minute. Hey, AVN. How are you doing? Do I have it capturing? I do have it capturing. So we should be all set. Ooh. Ooh. Man, today feels like it has been a long day, even though it has not been much of a long day. I think it's the bad sleep from yesterday hitting me today, so hopefully tomorrow I'll feel a little bit better. You're good? Just brain rotting over your funky little D&D world? Oh, I get that feeling. I get that feeling 100%. Fun fact, look at that handsome face. It is handsome. Which face? I've got a face here. I've got a face there. I've got a face there. Got a face here. Which face? Which face am I looking at? I have so many faces. What? What? Who? What? All of them? They're all handsome? Lauren, your face is handsome. She grown. That's why the facts are fun. Aww. That is a fun fact. I like that fun fact. How are you doing, Ed? Avian, what are you brain rotting over? I mean, obviously you can't tell me much, but figured I'd ask anyway. Ooh. Oh, I can't stop yawning and I'm so sorry. Just chilling, prepping for Wednesday. What's Wednesday? What's going on Wednesday? What's the big dealio Wednesday? City lore. Finally writing down the stuff for Myth Shield. Ooh. I can't wait for Myth Shield, cause I'm gonna get a shield. You adore the city so much, you're so excited for y'all to get there. It's gonna be months, you realize that, right? Like, we're not gonna be there for like a year. Ohio is making November 19th President James A. Garfield Day. The final vote is this Wednesday. I feel like President James A. Garfield is one of your favorite people. I don't know why. I don't know if we've talked about this before, but that's interesting. What does turning November 19th into President James A. Garfield Day mean for Ohio? That's why you're directly related to him. That's actually really cool. That's super cool. I do not know, Lauren. Would you like me to ask? The family has been invited down to the Legislative House for the event. Oh, does that include you? What? Well, Lauren? Okay. That's super cool. That's really, really rad. Are they gonna, like, give you a plaque or, like, a dinner? Or is it just, like, down there for the final vote? Okay. Not that I think it would happen. I have a feeling that it's going to pass just fine. But what if they decide not to do it and they invite you down there for the final vote? I feel like that's just kind of a dick move. So them inviting you guys down has got to mean that it's like a pretty solid chance, right? Oh, I could have been marking places to blow up all this time. I'm a fool. It's already passed the Ohio House of Representatives. The final vote is going through the Senate, so it's like a 99% yes expected vote. Okay, that's cool. I am glad that it is like a 99% yes expected vote. In what way are you related? Lauren wants to know. Don't really remember what I was doing. He is your great grandfather. So great times 4. That's pretty cool. That is like really stinking cool. Coastal and shallow, mangrove, coastal. This is Sir Edward of Wappleting. Walperting. Don't really remember what I was doing. So we're just gonna... Don't have oceanic. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna fish. We're just gonna have a good time. It's neat for sure. Anyway, this is your stream. Tell you about this game. I mean, it's my stream, but I'm really here to hang out with you guys. That's why I do this sort of thing. Getting to hear about the fact that Ohio is going to pass a national day in honor of your great grandfather is super freaking rad. And I think that is probably the coolest thing that I have heard this month. Ah, snake mackerel. Okay. No idea where to get a snake mackerel, but I'll be back for you. Hey, Amy, how are you doing? A gray eel. A greel. Just put you there. But this game is called Dredge. I know next to nothing about it, other than that there is some weird eldritchness to it, and that I almost got eaten by a giant fish at one point. Other than that, I'm kind of just doing the fishing thing. What are these? Okay. Those are like manta rays. Gotta find the special eels. No worries, Avian. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out. Could be better, but that's why you're here. Also, you love this game. As all fishermen do. Lightly Eldritch? As far as I have experienced Lightly Eldritch, like I said, I know next to nothing about this game. A decaying black mouth. I feel like that is slightly offensive. Punk. Alright. All I can get. We'll go over here and hitch on up before it gets too dark. Back to dredging. Hey, Jackie. I definitely have zero idea. Sure. Let's see. We're gonna switch to this real quick. The art style is very cool. I do enjoy it. Lauren and I... Hold on. There we go. Lauren and I are going to thumbprint these cookies. She is making thumbprint cookies. I need to do more.
I know. It's actually sounds.
You're welcome.
Like
Thumbprint cookies. Yes. Camera's back. Microphone's back down. We're back to this lady. Yes, and there was my doggo. There was Plum. He was wondering what was going on. Shipyard. Okay. She just sells basically repairol. Let's do that. Oh, repair mode activated. Okay. I feel like I'm out of it. Thumbprint cookies. So I made some strawberry bread yesterday and some mixed berry compote to go with it, but we had a lot of compote and we're not going to use it all with the bread. So Lauren is going to use some of the compote and put it inside the thumbprint cookies. So we're making these thumbprint cookies and we're going to have some nice mixed berry compote in it, and it's going to be very tasty. I'm very excited. I am doing all right, Jackie. Like I said, I feel a little bit out of it. It wasn't necessarily a long weekend. I guess just a lot going on in my head. Haven't been sleeping well, you know, stuff like that. So get ready for fish that you don't want to, real fish that you don't want to be real being the lightest part of this. Like that gross fish that I just picked up. Weird fish. Gotcha. Embedbot always loves you. Hey Lauren, how am I doing in bed? She said fantastic. No hydrate redeemed, so you're going to politely yet firmly ask you to hydrate. I can do that. Something about my camera is off, and I'm not fond of this. Weirdly oily carp. Hey Kane, how are you doing, dude? You feel the out of it part? You woke up at 9:10 for classes today, and your first class is at 9:20. How long does it take you to get to class? Thank you for the hydrate. That is something that I should throw in. Why don't I do that real quick? Throw in just a nice little hydrate command. while we're chitty chatting. I feel like hydrate is one that's already. It's not. Add a new custom reward. Hydrate. I'm probably more thirsty than I look. Please. There we go. We should have that now. And I did put it on a cooldown, and there's the first one. 15 minutes if you're being a good rule-following boy. In bed. Let some bad actor make you do it so much that you drown. Tomorrow is Cecilia's birthday. Happy birthday to Cecilia. Ask Ori about that one. Every time she got up, you would spam it. Oh my god. Yes, you do have to make 20 minutes. If there's one thing I've learned, Avian, it is the fact that you guys, though you love me, you just want to watch me squirm. You just want to torture me. Can I research? I cannot. Okay, so let's rest. 10 minutes if you put the pedal to the metal. So you made it just in time, right? You want to watch me drink water? No ulterior motives. I don't know if I believe that. I am probably going to be bringing back the workout redeems soon. And in doing that, I fully anticipate being abused. But on the plus side to that, most everyone who I know would be redeeming it has agreed that if they redeem it, they'll do something along with me. Twitch chat are just a bunch of sadists. No matter whose chat you're in, they always want the streamer to suffer. That's very true. As a Twitch viewer, if you are enjoying yourself, I assure you I am not. Hey, Test, how are you? We watched a thing called Buff Souls. Guy played through Dark Souls 1 blind and did a short workout every time he died. It was really entertaining. I thought about doing that, and then I thought better. Luckily, you got off work so you could work some on a lab report and study for a test tomorrow. Another test? The only test that we are happy to see here is testosterone. Sounds like everyone's having a little bit of a meh day today, huh? Aw, look at this cute little guy. How you doing, home slice, homie? Home slice in bed. Look, none of us are gonna judge you. Bearded mackerel? Oh, that sounds awesome. Your depression has really kicked in hard lately, so it's about time you come to your comfort zone. Aw. Amy, I am very glad to hear that we can be a comforting place for you, and I'm very sorry to hear that your depression has been really kicking your butt lately. I know and understand that feeling. Life has been pretty stinking rough, just in general for me lately. I feel like I can't do the things that I want to do. I don't have enough time in the world. Just all sorts of stuff getting into my head and making life tough. It's been crappy, honestly. Burnt out big time. I'm sorry, Tess. Is there anything at all that we can do to help you? And that same thing goes for you, Amy. Is there anything that we can do to help you aside from just, you know, howdy dowdy and I think anyone wants this. Howdy dowdying and, you know, just being around. You just have huge self-worth issues, to put it simply. Gotcha. So, what I'm hearing is that we've just got to consistently and frequently remind you about how wonderful and delightful you are and how much we love and care about you and the fact that you are a great being that we are all super glad to know. Feel the burnt out train, letting y'all know it gets better. Just remember to take what time you can to rest and recover. You're good, you need and want for nothing. You're just saying that so that way we don't send you more Sour Patch Kids, aren't you? I know you, Tess. Foghorn! Foghorn! How big are these fish that take up almost as much space as your boat-mounted net? Very big, apparently. Hold on. It's time to get the sleepy bite. Legit, please, no more Sour Patch Kids. Your taste buds have finally started to come back. You can taste again? All right, Lauren, we gotta send him more. She said, on my way. These fish are huge. Huge. Humongous. Humongous among us. Yes and no, Depresso Espresso will be weird like that. No, I totally get it. I totally get it, Amy. But I appreciate you being open about it and coming to hang out and, you know, trying to tell your mind otherwise so that way, you know, it doesn't fully take over and be a dingle-dong to you. Just wait for the big fish. Those are small. Gulp. I mean, I know I can get some sharks. I'm very excited for sharks. Get him his ostrich bone. Ooh, beer bread? I want beer bread. Are we all getting beer bread or just Tess? Ooh. Hello. Y'all come visit me, you can have beer bread? I mean, we are in Illinois. It's not that far away. It is possible. Okay. What is it? Shapes in the deep? Oh, a family crest. All right, let's see if I can finagle this. I don't think I can. I don't think there is any way for me to get another 4 squares out of this. No, not really. Okay, well, I guess I'm getting rid of some scrap. Oh boy. Getting dark. I didn't realize what time it was. I am afeared. Which side of the island am I on? Oh, there it is. Okay. Safety! Whew. The eclipse next year will be going directly over Cleveland. It's a good excuse to visit. I mean, that is a good excuse to visit. I would love to see that. Speak for yourself, Cody. That'll take like a 12-hour flight for you. Well, maybe not everyone is capable. Okay. So I think it was it Research? No. Shipyard? Undock, rest, loading dock. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. Okay. All right, I just need one more piece of wood, and then I can get the new hull, which adds 5 new cargo spots. Hey! When will this eclipse be? In April, right when you're starting the season. Just take some vacation at the start of the season and come see the house test, and then we can drive out to visit Ed and see the eclipse. You'll be in Chicago this November? You'll still be super far away. We're down by St. Louis. Night in this game do be doing me a big ol' fright. I want absolutely nothing to do with that. Show family crest to hermit. He still refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He's convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I'm so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. Must convince him to let me have a go. Alright, we're gonna do a big old snoozle. And then we'll visit the thingamadude. Don't trust my eyes at night. I don't trust my eyes during the day. I think the hermit's on this one back here. You're def coming out, but I don't know if it'll be as early as April. What did I hit? Oh, it must have just been holding the engine thing for too long. Okay, that's fair. Hello again. What can I do for you? Is this your family crest? You found it! I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingfell? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Brother's gonna end up telling me that his other brother is dead. I can just see it happening already. Oh, wait, I didn't hear a do it. Did I mute sound effects? No. Did I not hear a do it, or did a do it not happen? Stew it. Stew it happens. Does do it not happen? Where's do it? There it is.
Do it.
Nope, there it is. Hey, Brass, how are you doing? Howdly doodly. Well, test. Did I send you pictures, bud? Here, one sec. Let me remedy this. Test. And pictures of the bread I made. Here's a picture of Plum. And then the pictures that I wanted to send you. There you go. You're getting a bunch of pictures, buddy. Hey, Smiler. This is a delightfully creepy and fun game. That's what everyone keeps telling me, and I don't know if I believe them. But I have been spooked by 2 fish so far, so. Fishing is going well. I just found a dude's family crest, and now I'm gonna go give it to his brother. You were going to just spend the rest of the day in as close to a coma as you could achieve, but Phantom Liberty dropped today, so it's a fresh Cyberpunk 2077 run for you. I also want to play Cyberpunk 2077, and I'm thinking about doing it. Yeah, right? Okay, so the pictures that I sent in test they actually got the walls and the roof up for the house, and we were able to walk in there and see the layout of the house, and it's a little bit smaller than I was imagining it would be, but it's more space than what I thought it was going to be once we started seeing the foundation and stuff dug out. So I'm very excited. And hopefully that means that early next year we'll be able to move in. Move into the new house and everything like that. Believe this crest is yours.
God, I haven't seen this since... So he did take it. I knew it.
Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home?
I don't know if I was in a right state when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being. But I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. I left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Anything else? Where'd you say the explosives were? Head through the rock arch to the southeast, follow the channel, and you'll see the flags. Okie dokie. Yes, new house, Avian, new house. You're doing all right enough. Hope your back problems will be on the mend by tomorrow. Oh, that's why you were wanting to be in a coma. Man, I'm sorry your back's still killing you. No channel for the pics, Braz, because the, every construction, every builder, they have, their own name plastered on the side of the house. And if I were to do that, it would dox where I am. So I am not sharing them publicly. Right now, I am, I will share pictures of the house as it gets finished, and there's no identifying features. So, but I am very, very excited. It's coming along nicely. It looks great.
Lauren and I are both extremely stoked for... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, it did hurt my propeller. We're both extremely stoked for getting to have a house. Not having to buy... What are all these? Black sea bass, tiger mackerel. Didn't I need a tiger mackerel? I feel like I needed a tiger mackerel for something. Snake mackerel, okay. There we go. Yeah, I am stoked to see actual lumber instead of like they took so long to dig the foundations that I was getting really concerned, but then they put the foundations in and threw up the lumber like super quick, so I'm really excited. It's K-H-I-N, or A-I-N. K-H-A-I-N. Am I building the basement to be a dungeon? Eventually, actually, yes. I am going to turn the basement into, my area. Oh boy. There is actually quite a bit, going on with life and expectations right now. Kane, most people would never know unless you told them, so you don't blame anyone. Yeah, it's one of those names that, like, no one quite expects how it's going to be built. Ooh! Creepy fish. Creepy fish. Oh, why'd you turn around? Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Hey, he turned around because I rotated the camera. Ooh, I got some research. Good, 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 good. Oh, great. I think he damaged my lights, too. Disturbed water. Wow, he damaged a lot. Equipment broken, fishing effectiveness reduced. Fish? Fish. Gelatinous stonefish. Fish. Avian, I will have to send you the pictures. Give me just a moment, and I will do that. I think I sent them to Ziggy already. Just your standard stonefish. Oh boy. It's late and I haven't slept, and this is a terrible idea. Please dock. Ooh. Fish reminded you of Fisher from another game? No, no fish. There's a fly buzzing around here and it's bugging me. A gel stonefish? Isn't that counterintuitive? Haven't you ever picked up a slimy stone? I feel like that's what it would be like, just a slimy stonefish. Shipyard. Yeah, let's repair that. Thank you. Storage.
Renew it.
Hey, Blup. How you doing, Buckaroo? Hey, Shayla. A fish, a fish, a fishy fish. And it did go... Where did I go? I have no idea what that is from. And I probably got the tune wrong. But I'm tune deaf. Alright, what can I... Spend it on this. I think it's shipyard? No. Loading dock.
Steal it.
I don't have it. You're in the GA line for sleep token. It's going around the block. What is GA? So you can hang for a while, it seems. I feel like picking a stonefish in general is not a good idea. Hey, good job, Blup. How's it going, Buppy? Bluppy. Dredge is terrifying. I am fishing and there's eldritch monsters. And giant crazy fish. From a Monty Python nightmare bit. Ah, it's been a while since I've seen any Monty Python. Feel like excruciating pain followed by death, then it's a fantastic idea. Are stonefish real, Tess? Could be better, but when can't it be better? That's very true. Oh, they are real. I think I heard Lauren yell yes from the other room. What is a stonefish? Please tell me about stonefish. Okay. We're going to try this again. And they kill, like, tons of people. People try to eat stonefish. I feel like that's a bad idea. It's the pet fish of a guy who smokes stoner fish. Gosh darn it. A little too slippery. Alright, big fish just came through here, so maybe I am safe to blow these up. Must be the location the whaler once cleared for the shortcut. Light the fuse. You light the fuse. The debris crumble away. You should let the whaler know. I blow this away. Use explosive. I don't have any packed explosives. Gotta go talk to the whaler. Okay. Please leave me alone. Creepy fish. Really strong toxin in the back spines. They aren't they? They are incredibly venomous or poisonous. They look like rocks and have spines, so if you step, you die. Looks like a stone or a coral. When someone stomps on them, they shoot venom into your foot and mess you up. Can you actually eat them? Can they be prepared in a way that lets you eat them? It's basically an underwater hammock. No. Okay, you cannot eat them.
You've done it. We heard the blast from here. Gods, the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready. Go tell my brother that he can come home.
Okay. I blew up my engine. I'm causing so much unnecessary damage to my ship. Well, I knew you could eat pufferfish, but I wasn't sure if you could eat stonefish. Hey, thank you, Waddles, for gifting Braz a sub. You've brought 18 people on adventures. How kind of you. I think the toxin's valuable. Oh. Hello again. What can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He found a place for you to stay. He does? It's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. How are you doing, Waddles? I think the difference is you can safely prepare pufferfish if you know how. You can't safely prepare stonefish. Don't take damage, because it will yeet him. I will take damage. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger. If you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Hey, whaling yards! Here, this is on the house for all your help. Bonk. I hope you can put them to good use, wherever you find cause for. Yeah, I'm gonna need, like, a lot more. I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch, if that's cool with you. Ooh, out of space in my storage. To cargo! All right. Excuse me. Yeah, I know that I legit lose cargo space, and I would more than likely toss him overboard. And then I assume in tossing him overboard, does that kill him? Does that kill an old man that resides by the sea? I feel like he knows how to swim. Oren's yelling at me that yes, it kills him. Oh, I thought you had the bottle of framboise, and I was like, Lauren. You doing good? You think you heard you ask? You finally feel good after being sick all week. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad to hear that you're finally feeling better. Hey, Cody. Well,
Glue it.
I will say that my week technically started Saturday when I got to hang out with my sister and sister-in-law and see the progress on the house, which they've got frame up, which is incredible. I'm gonna have my own home. So that part has started really great. Okay. Turn around and head back and go get some sleep. Three strikes and I die, so it's important for me to repair. Also good to know. How have things been going with you and your job search and all that? We are going to sell all fishes each, and we are going to get some sleep. Do I have another explosive? I do, so I can finally go blow this place up in front of this old building. But aside from getting to do that, I had a good chitty chat with Senor Salad about life and prioritizing things and stuff like that. And ooh, shapes in the water. And I've just been struggling with feeling like I can't get all the things done that I want to get done. Or do all the things that I want to do, and it's just been midlife crisis-y feeling. Plum's been a lot. Lauren's been having a rough time. I've been having a rough time. You know what? I'm gonna go put this in storage before I try do another thing. You're a sea pirate according to the state of Texas. I still love that. What a story to tell. That's a big fish. A wrecked fish. Oh, I appreciate it, Braz. Honestly, I don't think there's anything that anyone can do to help. I think ultimately what I am going to have to do is... Stupid fly. I think I'm gonna have to start cutting back on some streaming, so that way I can help Lauren with Plum a little bit more, and take that stress off her plate, spend more time with Lauren, because we've both just been run ragged. Life hasn't really slowed down, so we're both just feeling stressed and like we don't have time to do stuff that we enjoy. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at the color, Amy. Because your names are the same color on my OBS client. Job search is slow and frustrating. While we aren't hurting for money, you're not sure that you can change careers without having more income, so you're looking at some jobs close to home that are high school type jobs. I gotcha. Like, at least part-time or something full-time that you can do to just bring in a little extra pocket cash. The world does need more hours in a day. Absolutely. We just need more hours in a day and less stuff to do. Like, I wish we didn't have to work 40 hours a week. I wish everything wasn't so stupid expensive. I wish the world were more lenient in letting you, you know, just have time. But yeah, see, that's the thing that sucks, Test, is that, you know, you've got to work such long hours, and I know you enjoy your work to an extent, but like, I wish we could move to the 40-hour work week. We've made so many technological advancements that we shouldn't have to work as much and as long as we do. Bagging groceries, personal grocery shopper type stuff. I could see you working at a grocery store, and I would visit that grocery store every day. We need 40-hour work weeks? We already have 40-hour work weeks. We need, what is it, 32-hour work weeks? 4-day work weeks? Viva la revolution! Yeah, ideally that's what I would love to have as well. Like, and I'll be the first to admit that my current job is a lot less demanding and strict than other jobs that I've had in the past, so I technically have more free time, but I also just feel beholden to the job a little bit more. Like it's hard to get up and do things while I'm on work time, and yeah. You're fortunate enough that most days you can work from home. It's only if you need to meet a client in person that you have to meet up at your office nowadays. That's nice. Honestly, very nice. And I'm sure that is a lot easier on you with the kids and helping out Melissa. Both Lauren and I work from home, but like Lauren is basically working the full day to the point where sometimes she has to work over with the amount of work that they have for her to do. My job is a little less demanding, but it's demanding in that I have to be able to drop whatever I'm doing otherwise at like a moment's notice to be able to help people. And that's what makes it a little bit tougher to feel like that I can do other things. As Amy, myself, and Avian said, if you ever need anything, let me know. I'm always around. I appreciate that, Test. And Avian, and Amy, and everyone else who I'm sure echoes that sentiment. So many businesses realize that during COVID, and then they're like, oh wait, we can't control our employees. They're actually happy and saving money. We can't have that. And so they immediately began issuing return to office orders, and it's the dumbest thing ever. I wouldn't work 20 hours because you don't get paid. Sadly, to some that can't happen. Like, we need to keep the shop up because people need us. Yeah, and that's the other thing is, like, if you're running your own business, it's kind of understandable that you would be working more than those 20 hours. Oh, dolphins. Or those 32 hours or whatever it might be. I still have quite a while to go to get to that house. Gosh darn it. Oh yeah, America's corporate greed is so vast that many companies have have basically said, if you don't return to work, we will fire you. Which sucks because there are a lot of people who are working or living paycheck to paycheck, and they need they don't have the ability to try to find another job in that time frame, and unemployment doesn't help out as much as people would hope it to help out. So it really sucks. Like, for instance, Lauren, when she got let go from her last job, was only able to keep her head above water because I was able to help out. I basically, I was like, look, you don't have an income, that's fine. We'll make it work. Like, I'm not gonna leave her out to dry. But if she and I weren't together, or she didn't have some like family or friends or someone that she could have stayed with, like in any way, shape, or form, it would have been really, really tough. She would have probably grabbed the first job that was available to her, and she may have been really unhappy in that job. So it seems like it would cost them money instead. You'd think corporate greed would look at upped productivity as a freaking good thing. You would think so, but most large companies in America, the C-level executives, CEO, CFO, and managers, they don't do the same work as the people below them. Their work is managing the people below them. And if they don't have someone to manage, they feel like they're not doing any work, and so they have no reason to be kept. So companies are trying to force people back into the office so that way they can justify paying for large offices and getting tax write-offs and stuff like that for it, I'm sure. Because that's the way companies work, is they try to make all these tax write-offs to try and save money. So yes, it costs them money to hire new people, but It's all backwards, and it makes no sense. There's no way to justify it, honestly. Like, me trying to tell you about it, there's no way to justify it. It's all stupid, and it makes no sense. A lot of people have attempted to stand up, and when one person, or when they were told that they were going to have work from home abolished, a lot of people were just like, all right, here's our resignation, and we quit. And then the company had to backpedal. Thank you for the resub, Avian. I appreciate that. Welcome back for your 4th adventure. Ooh, your niece is getting her first real job. Congrats to her. What is she getting to do? Yeah, and the minimum wage needs to be upped as well. People will preach it till... will preach it'll raise prices before thinking it could help solve a lot of issues and eventually plateau out. Well, see, the thing is, companies don't want to pay their employees. If they could make their employees work for free, they would. They would not compensate them. So they pay their employees as little as they possibly can and refuse to up it while upping the prices so that way people have to pay more and they're making more money. Companies, so many companies made record profits over COVID, and they didn't give any of their employees a single bit of that money. When I worked for Utz, the potato chip company, because people were stuck at home, they were ordering food like nobody's business. They were ordering comfort food and potato chips and snacks and all sorts of stuff. And the company was making bang. I didn't see a single raise, a single bonus, nothing. I think I got like a single gift card to go somewhere, and it was not worth the amount of time and effort that I put into that job. Yes, Braz, I did IT for them for a little bit. Your next best option is to move to a remote village in Ireland. I have so many ideas for businesses that I would love to start up, but I don't know if I'll ever even get to that point. I don't know how sustainable they are. Luckily, corporate greed works differently here. Here, a company can legit be shut down if workers aren't treated fairly, so they wouldn't dare being bad at managing happiness and productivity over do we need an office. Yeah, a lot of people are really trying. They're companies over the past 70 years have slowly whittled away workers' rights and abolished a lot of unions, which have been troublesome in the past, but ultimately come out for good because they advocate for proper wages, proper benefits, proper protections, and companies have slowly abolished them. So a lot of people don't understand that they are not being treated fairly. In the US, there are 2 big strikes that have been going on, and it's the actor strike and the writer strike. The writer's strike for like Hollywood TV shows and stuff like that, they went on strike because they weren't being paid, and actors went on strike in solidarity with them. Even though they were generally getting paid better, they were like, yeah, we want fair wages for everyone. But the general workforce cannot do that because they don't have anyone advocating. When unions go on strike, everyone as part of that union goes on strike. Everyone. And there is not like just a standard workers club or union. So your niece might be going to Ireland this year on a school trip. Oh, I want to go. Can she pack me in her bag and let me go? Your niece just graduated from Oklahoma University with a business marketing degree. During school, she helped a local childcare facility. She graduated in May. Congrats to her. Put out some applications and got hired for a business marketing position for a child care facility in Hawaii. Is she moving out there or working remote? Oh, yeah. A lot of corporations and a lot of companies out here in the States, they know how to make money without being terrible people, but they know that they can make more money by being terrible people. So they're terrible people. That's how they get away with it. You're proud of your union chefs that you left in Virginia? I don't know what they did, but I'm proud of them too. You're glad the writers are getting their rights here with the strike. Apparently the deal they're getting is very good. Yes, after like 140 some odd days of no paychecks, people barely scraping by, hoping that they have enough money for their rent, for their food, for all that sort of stuff. They have finally apparently received an offer that is within the limits that they were wanting, because for the longest time they were like, we're not budging, we're not budging, we're not budging, and it sounds like they have maybe finally gotten something that'll be good for them. You remember being taught in school, going on strike is bad because corporations will just fire you and replace you. Yeah, if one person does it, they will. But if their entire workforce does it, I think there are some worker right protection laws out there that keep them from firing like everyone, but at the same time they probably could. But it's also, if there's enough people going on strike, other people will know about it and they will not apply for those jobs to have it backfilled. Because if the people that are already working there are striking because they're not being treated fairly, no one's going to want that job. She's moving from Oklahoma, where she has lived her entire life, to Hawaii. And that is going to be a huge culture shock. I am positive of that, but I hope she really enjoys it. Out here, scabs get stabbed. They shut down 3 restaurants with pickets for massive underpay. Good.
So, you've returned. Wasn't sure you were coming back.
You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. Collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. Hawaii is a pretty place. It's a nice place. I've been there. I'd like to go there for better circumstances, but it's a nice place. Yeah, I have always said that if possible, if I ever start a restaurant, if that's even possible, I will basically outlaw tipping in my restaurant as the necessity. My workers, whoever they might be, will get paid an actual living wage, as much as the restaurant can afford it. You know, even if that means like I don't make a cent out of it, but I'm able to provide a fun place and, you know, start a business that other people can have a living wage in, then so be it. I'll still work my day job. You know, I'm not planning on being the chef or managing the place. I'd hire people for that, but I would be around and be there to watch it and make sure that it's run properly. But I would pay them a living wage, even if that meant that I didn't make any money. As long as the business and the employees were good, that's what matters. And if people want to tip because they liked the service, awesome. They can tip for that. But they are not tipping because of any mandatory 20% gratuity or garbage like that. I hate that, and I want to see tipping abolished in the US.
You found this at the cliffs, didn't you?
Yes.
Excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me.
He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Instantly return back to Blackstone Isle. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Nope. It's in the workshop? Can't do anything in the workshop. All right. Sadly, businesses these days obey only one rule. Investors and CEOs get everything, everyone and thing else gets shafted. Yes, that is the other reason why a lot of companies are so greedy and why they make so many choices that seem to destroy the business and most assuredly screw over the employees. Take a look at the whole Unity thing. If no one's heard of that, that's investors. That is poor management, and that's investors. Investors only care about one thing, and that is to see money go up. Ooh, this looks really good. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Looks hot. Mm. Very good. We'll have to save some of these for Ziggy. Is there compote left? Perfect. You agree tipping should be reserved for when customers are satisfied, not a necessity to get a fair wage. Yeah. I shouldn't have to go somewhere and then be expected to tip. I hate that. I hate having to tip places. I will do it. I will gladly tip 20%, but I absolutely hate having to. It's one of the reasons why I try not to eat out at restaurants that often anymore, too. One of the many reasons why you don't go to restaurants. You're poor, but couldn't even pay the tip. Yeah, it's dumb that that's requirement. Is also, it's a man who knows nothing about gaming. Oh yeah, this man legit wanted reloading to be monetized, yeah. So the CEO of Unity used to be the CEO of EA, and he is on record saying that game devs who do not add microtransactions to their games are idiots. And he, in a board meeting, if I remember right, pitched the idea that reloading be a microtransaction. How many corps out there only show up in the news with headlines like business names claims not enough money to pay staff, CEO gets record pay, investor dividends doubled since last year, or something like that. Yep, that's pretty much right. I mean, like, recently the tech sector had massive layoffs. It literally affected like every single tech business. Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google, all of them, they were hiring people because they expected for growth to continue over COVID, and they weren't expecting the market to be as unstable and kind of crash as it did. And they were hiring people and paying them essentially to keep them from being hired by their competitors. So they ended up firing and laying off thousands of people. The company I work for is a small tech startup. We even had to lay off like 30 people, just because of the, like, companies were not spending money on the products that we sell, and so we genuinely could not afford to maintain the people that we had. Bigger companies, they could, but they laid them off because investors were like, oh, we're not going to see any money if you keep paying people. So they laid off thousands of people. Oh yeah, absolutely. Any major fast food chain can absolutely afford to pay their employees a living wage. Any of them. Well, essentially it's like we're hiring this programmer to keep them from being hired by a competitor because they are either really talented and or have a lot of knowledge that we don't want to get rid of. So they still do work, but I've heard stories of some of them who don't do work. And they're just like, oh, I can get away with this.
Juliet!
So they do. Thank you. The Terraria gang not only spoke down to Unity's decision, but also is paying out to Godot and FNA. Yeah, I saw that. The people from Relogic, the game development company Relogic, who make Terraria, they donated, if I remember right, it was $100,000, or it was either 10 or 100. It was one of those two. It was a 1000 something or another amount to I think split between Godot and FNA. FNA is a Microsoft. If I remember right, it was initially developed by Microsoft, but has become a game engine, a coding language. And then every month they are donating $1,000 to both of them to help them keep production. $100,000 to each. Oh, okay, so it was $200,000 in total, and then $1,000 every month. Yeah, so pretty awesome stuff on them. And that's what happens when you are an independent studio. I won't even say small because I don't know how big they are, but an independent studio who's not beholden to investors that are saying you need to make money and only make money, and we don't care about you or anyone else in your company. We just want you to make money, which is all investors care about. Because most of the investors in these places, like Unity, are like they're banks, they're investment firms that just dump money in there. It's probably a huge money laundering scheme as well, but they dump money in there, and all they want to see is returns. So, Unity demanding payment from Nintendo is totally going to end well. I mean, it's not going to end well for any of them. For Nintendo, for Microsoft, Sony, any of those publishers are not going to want to pay the way that Unity was saying that they wanted stuff to be paid. Grieving father? Yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, notice you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. You explained that you found a belt buckle, but it's currently in your storage. Please, bring it to me. I need to know if it's his. Anything else I can help you with? Yeah, let me get to my storage. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Grieving father. Unity clearly haven't heard not to bite the hand that feeds. See, that's the thing. They don't care. If I remember hearing right, they were starting to lose money, or they were losing money in some way, shape, or form. And I don't know if it's losing money or investors were like, you're not making as much money as was projected. We need you to make more money. Have a good night, Tess. Take good care of yourself, buddy. But that is what spurned the decision. Is investors pressured the higher ups. The higher ups said, what can we do? Everyone in, their right minds at Unity said, this is a terrible idea. This should not happen. And they did it anyway because of investors and investments. Yeah, Tess, I am so down to play Payday. Like I said, I am going to take a couple of steps back from streaming. I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 days a week. I don't know which days those will be or exactly how long they will be. But I'm thinking about just, taking a couple of steps back. So it might be that maybe I'll do like a 5-hour stream on like a Friday or a Saturday or something. Because I want to keep streaming and I want to still hang out with you guys and do stuff, but I also need to prioritize, Lauren and Plum and my own life and, getting ready for moving and all that sort of stuff. So, there will be some changes. I'm not quite sure what those changes will be exactly, but it will result in me streaming less than I currently am now. Still streaming, but just less. Corporate world makes no distinction between we made less than it takes to cover our costs and we didn't make as much as we wanted to. Yeah, exactly, Eternal. Have investors not seen how brutally Nintendo bites back at crap like this? Nintendo alone could bankrupt Unity, and they also have to fight Microsoft. Yeah. Once the servers are actually fixed, I've heard that Payday 3 is going to the devs, I think the CEO is who it was, released a statement today, I want to say, that they are working on developing an offline solution of some kind to Payday 3. So, we will hopefully get something like that soon. honestly, Kane, I don't know. As far as I can tell, it's essentially they know what they can get away with in this current day and age, and they're going to until people stop them. And that's the hard part, is people stopping them, because greed is far too prevalent sometimes. Adios, brother. I'll talk to you later. Give the belt buckle to the old man? Yes. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Oh. Yeah, it does. Heck yeah. Thanks, my guy. Thank you. Let us do some research. All right, I just need one more, and then I'll get the versatile rod. And I need to go over here. Let's pick up some fish. Some fish to sell. Oh, two-headed fish. Let's go. The closest you could translate CEO think would be, if I rob a bank, I'll have tons of money, so why not? Consequences are ignored because it makes them more money, so it has to be a universal good. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. The only reason why they don't is because robbing a bank is incredibly public, and there's no way to do it quickly. So instead, I'll find other ways to rob banks. And so that's when they do tax evasion and tax write-offs and stuff like that that they shouldn't be able to do. I honestly, what I think it'll come down to is tax the rich more. And tax the poor people less. And put some restrictions on it. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? What's the problem? It feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Purchase upgrade. Oh, darn it. Repair. Okay. And purchase upgrade. I mean, if nobody had an issue with the fees for Unity, it'd still be a unilateral change of contracts, which is just about the only rule left in the corporate world that stands a chance of being followed. Yeah, I mean, if nobody had an issue with that, I think the biggest issue would have been the change of the terms of service that they were trying to push retroactively to previous versions. No one would have cared if it was only the new versions, which I think is the way that it's actually going now. They said, we're still going ahead with this pricing plan, but it's only going to be for games made after, like, January 2024. And if you're in the newer version. Every time I look, my hull is damaged. Every single time. Ooh. Yeah, let's get some hull space. Okay, so I just need more planks. I'm gonna need this for the new rod. So a smaller turd thinking it's not still a turd. Pretty much. Yeah, Unity has basically committed to it, saying this is happening. We're gonna try and backpedal as much as we can to keep the majority of people still on Unity, so we can make money. But we're still doing this. So many people are moving over to Unreal, which for most people is free, and for small companies is a lot more affordable. So Unity has really just kind of screwed themselves out of a lot of consistent money that they would have had otherwise. Oh, really? It's got 3 heads? Oh, it does have 3 heads. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Good catch. Blue mackerel, arrow squid, still all peach. Okay, ooh. 2100 lumens? 1800 lumens? Ooh. I kind of want to get this for brighter light. Wait, no, I gotta go back to the shipwright. I gotta go to storage. The cargo. Wait, do I even bother with this? I don't... I can just buy one of these. Yeah. Buy one of these. I'll buy a better engine. There we go. Now I got 3 of those engines. Can I sell this? Cargo. I feel like there's a way to sell it, but I forget how. You've been job hunting and not really paying attention. We found anything cool yet? We found a 3-headed fish. What is it with the corpse of the gaming world not understanding goodwill is a currency they need, not need to avoid? Hey, Vel. It's scary, but, you know, we're doing all right. We just got a bunch of upgrades, which was really cool. And I'm gonna try and get some more. How are you doing, Vel? Okay, so I've still got more room, so that should be fine. Who is singing sea shanties? We could be singing sea shanties. We could. Roll that. Lower that. Kaboom. Speedy. Speedy boy. Nice to see rational lumen numbers, kinda. Those are a bit low for ship use, but the spot intensity would matter more for this use. I'll take your word for it. I had no idea that they were that bright. Look at these big floundery fish. Ooh, a gulf flounder. Special feature. I already gone to this wreck? Please. I have. There once was a man who went to sea. Do not like this, the Wellerman, good sir? Ooh, the Wellerman is good. Oh, it's a whale! Oh, look at the whale! Look at the good whale. Well, hello there. What a good baby. Love the pun. Let's see. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Repair. We're not gonna be able to get much done, so we'll just rest. Lumen is overall brightness. You have flashlights ranging from 50 lumens to 1800 lumens. Out in the open like this, though, the spot intensity and beam throw would matter more unless you mean to light up the entire ocean. No more darkness, only ocean. Knew it. Alright, what is this? Shapes in the deep. More treasures. It's a coin. Oh, it's a doubloon! A single doubloon. Looks like real gold. You guys are not having any luck with the, with getting to it. The Wellerman is okay. You prefer woodpile? I don't think I know that one. Hey! I knew there would be something back here. Oh my god, is that an oarfish? A bizzle? Egad. A rotten chest sits atop a pile of rubble at the back of the cave. Look inside! Big bag of doubloons. Heck yeah. Alright, we just can't get hit. And some refined metal. Alright. So when I can abyssal fish, we've got to come back here. Can I mark that on the map? Place marker. That for abyssal fish? Why not? That seems good. Just wait till you start getting mutated anglerfish. Those guys are already eldritch looking to begin with. Yes, they are. I'm not looking forward to getting any kind of anglerfish. There's the big boy. Is he coming right for me? Oh my god, he's coming right for me. Gosh darn it. Of course he's coming right for me. I thought maybe if I, like, didn't move or something, he wouldn't try to come for me. That is not the game he plays. A dock here? Yeah, seriously, what a poopy boy. Campsite. You stand at the center of a campsite. The fire's embers are cool, but ash is still steadily blowing in the wind. Take a closer look at the campfire. Large flat rocks top the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. Kick ashes. You kick the ashes. Your foot hits something hard at the bottom of the pile. You brush the remnants aside and get research. Take it. What do you want to do? Look for footprints. Find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched into the dust nearby. Some have been erased with the hasty sweep of a foot. What do you want to do? Check the makeshift tent. The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There's nothing inside save for a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. What do you wish to do? Leave. Research. Let's get this final versatile rod. What is this? Okay, so none of these are abyssal until... Ah, so you need, like, a crane. Johnny Lever is also a very good one. I still don't think I've heard woodpile before. Harvesting platform. A combination of cutting-edge fishing technology allows this industrial-grade unit to operate at peak efficiency. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and just sleep the night away. I can get a couple of planks. So let's try. JK, I can get one plank. Ooh, maybe. Nope, I could get 2 planks, or I could keep the fish and sell the fish. I'm gonna keep the fish and sell the fish. That sounds like the smarter move. Yeah, I'll explore everywhere at some point. I'm still kind of like learning a lot about the game. I'll probably, honestly, what I will probably do is do whatever I can to try and find all the upgrades that I can get. And then once I get all the upgrades that I possibly can, I'll worry more about traveling places, just so I feel prepared. There's no time limit. Oh, that's good to know, considering they count days and stuff. All right, Beach Market. Sell all feed. Shipyard. Repair. Go. Floating dock. So the more hull space, which is what I want. And we'll purchase that. Okay, so I've got more hull space. That's perfect. And then I'll need this to get the new abyssal rod. And my storage. Let's send these over here. I'm a little sad that I missed out on that metal scrap. That seemed slightly important. But oh well. Posted stuff in the music room for after stream. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you. I'm excited to listen to that now. Shipyard. Okay, so I can't fit this because of its shape, if I am understanding that right. I would need to fit it on the left side, and I can't even afford it. So let's go get more planks, work on getting those upgrades, and then we should be all good. Yeah, need more hook space. Okay, got all the scrap from there. Now let's get all the wood that we can from here. Let's do a little bit of fishing. A little bit of Fijian. Okay, so I can fit 3 more. Okay. Now we turn around. We go... we go sell to Fiji. The picture of the ship was after the piracy charge. Turning around is the hardest thing to do in this game. I swear, I struggle the most with just simply turning around. Floating dock. Okay, so this one needs that. We'll purchase that for 100. We will fish market. Sell all beach. Nope, not that one. Floating dock, nope. Shipyard. Yeah, okay. No, it was this one. I was just being a silly boy. Okay, so now I just gotta make a lot more money. Alright, so next we sleep and then we feed. We do the big feed. Knew it. Which feed are these? I suppose this is alright for feed to get. Glue it. Glue it. Ooh, a decaying black map. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way up, rises, way up, rises, way up, she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up rises, way hey and up she rises, early in the morning. Okay, I don't see Mr. Feege coming after me, so I think I'll be okay. Ah, yes, decaying living fish. Let's eat that. Well, you know, when you're stranded on an island in the middle of the ocean, and you can't seem to get away, sometimes you just gotta eat what you catch. Sometimes what you catch ain't what you want. Sometimes what you catch has been mutated by nuclear fallout because you live in the Bikini Atoll. All right, we have got Fij. We will sell Fij. Sell all Fij. We will send that to storage. We will go to the ship. No, not the shipyard. The floating dock. And we will put you in to hold more engine space. So that way we can buy the new hull. Perfect. I like that I am getting to empty out my storage a little bit. This is actually really nice. I don't know if I should get rid of some of the trinkets and stuff that I have. I wish it were a little more clear as to what is something to sell and something to keep. Like, I've got 2 silver trinkets, so I imagine I can just sell that. I've got 2 pearl earrings. Imagine I can sell that. I don't know about the sapphire earrings. Old iron chain, I feel like I can sell. Don't know if I can sell either one of these. These, I feel like I can sell. No, I know where to sell them. I just don't know, because, like, I had that belt buckle, but the belt buckle looked exactly the same as all of these. So now I'm, like, afraid to try to sell the belt buckle or anything, or, like, anything for fear of it being like the belt buckle. If that makes sense. Go around that weird wind turbine thing. We will get more fiber. Bolt of cloth. Waterlogged cloth. Through it. Welcome back, Kodio. Ooh. I think I need you to regale me with your pirate story again. I'm trying to remember how you became a pirate in the eyes of the state of Texas. Free research point. Love free things. Oh my god. The slightest little bump. This is the worst. There goes that bolt of cloth. Have a good night, Amy. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope I hope it has helped you feel a little bit better. And if you need anything, as always, don't be afraid to reach out. I don't need scrap. I need planks and metal. Fair enough. Oh, maybe I should go for... Gosh darn it. For some of these engines. Or trawler nets or something. Good, I am glad to hear that, Amy. You have a magnificent night. I hope your night is as magnificent as you are. Because then you have no choice for it to be super magnificent. Well, then you best have a good morning, Amy. Or else. An opal ring. Or else what? I don't know. I was just hoping the or else would be intimidating enough to make you have a good night. I didn't think I'd get this far. An altar breaks through the waves at the base of the cliff. 3 crab-like creatures are carved into it. The largest is covered in rocks and other strange shapes. Rock slab. Alright, so I need to come back here with something interesting. With a rock crab. I need to go crabbing. I need to be a crabby boy. Still don't quite know what these are, so I'm gonna mark it, I guess, just with a question mark. Because I don't know. Girl, I don't know. Yeah, are you okay, Plum? I came in here and just... and then licked my arm. Thank you, buddy. What a good boy. Have a good night, Amy. Have some sweet dream. Hopefully they're not of me singing, because I'm really, really bad. All right, Avian, you have a wonderful night as well, my friend. Take good care of yourself, and we will catch you on the next adventure. Research points. Research points. Just go ahead and unlock that one. So it happened when you were 16. Your dad had just passed and you were having issues coping. Your family had been going on beach vacations for 13 years together. The summer after his death, your mom, sister, grandma, and yourself went on vacation to a different beach. Still not coping well, you met some quote-unquote cool dude on the beach, and one mentioned that he worked on a boat and that we could get party stuffs. And he would work off however much it cost. We boarded the boat, took said party stuffs. Oh no. You find out on the 4th day, cool dude did not work on the boat. We just robbed it, and you spent 14 days in county jail. Ooh. You stole from a boat, and that makes you a pirate, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Because the boat was in the Gulf of Mexico, it was considered the Coast Guard crime and not local PD. And everyone knows the Coast Guard only deals with fishy crimes. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, so close. Official charge from the state of Texas was larceny on the high seas. You know, out of all potential charges, that one has the coolest name. There we go. Speaking of crime, very hard ramps up the stealth quite a bit too as it ends up. Ooh, that's good to know. How are the servers today, Inkle? As I have said before, it was a great mistake, but an even greater mystery. A greater story. I very clearly can word good, guys. Get me out of here. You just got a 2-hour stint in, but back to dead. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm not even playing and I'm annoyed. Okay. Feege market. Let's sell our feege. Right, we have sold all feege. We will go to the shipyard and we will repair. And then we will go to the floating dock and we will work on... Oh, yes. We are almost... Alright. Almost there. Just need that last bit of hull space. Incredible. Okay, so maybe we will lay... some grabbing traps? To try and fit all this in? A fishy pinata. Oh yes, so word fantastic he does. Mm-hmm. But on the last one, you decided to kick it up to very hard, started on the first bank, way more difficult than just hard. So you were trying to do it. I feel like my camera is really high up. Camera, please. That's a little better. So what type of difficulty ramp ups did you end up having? Like what was the big differences? Okay, undock, grab pot. And we will drop pots around here. Alright, more scrap metal. So the one it says for very hard is that cameras are indestructible. Fine enough, no worries. There are also more camera locations, like second one on the roof, an extra guard on the roof, one or two more locked doors. No manager on the first floor, and you get one less pager, so like a complete revamp of the strat. Oh, that's actually really nice. That is quite a significant difficulty upgrade. That is just straight up impressive. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding dong. Is there a way for me to finagle one more spot? There is. Boom. I almost did it again. I almost did it again, Kane. Be proud of me that I did not do it again. There's still 6 more maps. 3 of them are we technically haven't even stealthed yet, and overkill. Makes me wonder just how much of a difficulty overkill is going to wind up being. And imagine what it's going to be like when, what is it, Deathless, or whatever the highest one is, what that's going to be like. Death Witch and Death Sentence if they add them. Gonna be super tough, I imagine. I'm proud of you, son. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now I'm struggling. Can I sell these? Beach market. Hello. I can discard. There's no selling, there's just discarding. Like Amy stated, it's 4 a.m. here, and you should probably go as well. But you don't wanna watch it. Watching Cody is the best. I appreciate you staying. If you need to get some sleep, go get some sleep. I will not be too terribly saddened by your departure, only mildly. And I was gonna say, I'm probably gonna start streaming on at the end of the week, or maybe I'll keep up with a Monday stream. I'm probably gonna cut out the Wednesday stream. I might still be able to do Mondays. Lauren said Mondays and Wednesday, or Mondays and Fridays aren't bad. Maybe I'll do a Monday and a Saturday or something. Ooh, I wonder what Very Hard Loud is gonna be like. I can only imagine. Only imagine. And it's exciting. Okay, so I have the ability to manifest myself back where it all began. Traverse a long distance using manifest. Manifest. Nice. Okay, so this brings me back here. It's less a need and more a scheduling thing. If you don't actually wake up, your routine feels off. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's totally understandable as well. I would consider that a need. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that because the ship drifts instead of turning. If I turn my camera, does it turn? No, and it still goes forward as if forward were forward. Even though forward clearly is not forward. It has no respect for the camera angle. Wait. It's over here, isn't it? This is where I can sell those goods. You were really close to 20 million so you could get that gun, so we rushed the jewelry store first so you could get it. You had the 20 million for the gun, but not 250k for the extra weapon slot. No. Did you end up selling something for it? Okay, so I already have a citrine ring. I can probably sell the opal ring. I imagine I can sell all of those. The chains, the lockets. And that. Can I sell these to him? No. Alright. Clearing up that space so that way I can actually do stuff. Oh, there's a painter.
Ah, the fisherman. I had thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. You're wanting to experiment with some decorations? Yes, I'm the person to talk to. You can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. Find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of my color to your hull. Sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment.
He thinks for a short while.
The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. The knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see, but if you caught such a creature...
He clears the scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar.
With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture.
He turns back to you. A cunning plan formed in his mind.
Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But, for now, what can I help you with today? Don't seem to have any flags.
North of the Marrows. Paint the boat. Let's paint the hull. Ooh. Sharp mint blue depths, seaweed green. Maple orange, royal purple, golden treasure, black abyss. I wish I could test them all before I paint them. Unless it doesn't cost money. You just did our last hard mission, you bought it, then very hard but stealth, and the servers died. No. Yes. Take your leave, go get some rest. Give Cecilia a happy birthday wish from me and a big ol' hug. Tell her that Uncle Cody or Drillian, whatever she knows me by, It says happy birthday. I love you guys very much. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time, buddy. I don't have the right pigment to make that color. You'll need to bring me these crabs. Oh. So I can choose, let's do seaweed green. Ooh. Roof. Let's paint the roof blue. Nice. Adjust bunting. Bunting off. What is bunting? I thought it was gonna be the tires. Oh, the bunting is... Oh, that's bunting. That's not at all what I thought it was. Alright. I've learned what bunting is. Boat drip is not something you expected to be added to this game. Well, surprise. This is now fashion dread. I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. Gotta look good when you're fishing up Eldritch Abominations? Hell yeah, you do. Man, if I don't look good while I'm fishing up Eldritch Abominations, then we're having a bad time. Okay, so Beach Market. We must sell all the feed. And then we must put this in storage. Okay, so all I'm really missing is some metal scrap. Oh, she's got it. Oh, she's got metal scrap. Okay, well, we're doing that. I could just afford that too, couldn't I? Yeah, I could. The things I do for metal scrap, just so I can fill out the rest of my... Okay, so now I just need $800 dues for that. Shipyard. And what does it cost for these? 315. Yeah, let's just buy it. Because this will let me get oceanic stuff eventually, so we might as well do that. Mangrove, shallow, coastal, coastal, shallow, volcanic, coastal, coastal, and oceanic. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. Okay. So, all that said and done, did I repair? Nope. Go, now I'm repaired. Now I sleep. And then we get the crabs. Hello, crab pot. Pick up. Hello, crab pot. Ooh, what are you? Decorator crab. Rock crab. Pick up. Laid mackerel. That is terrifying. I do not like that flayed mackerel. That is, in fact, not anything I ever wanted to see. Okay, so go here, shipyard. Can't repair it all. Siege market. Okay, none of these are particularly special, so we're just gonna sell everything. So that way I can repair. And then I can go around and crab pot some. It's the perfect plan. No one can tell me otherwise. Except for you guys. You guys could tell me otherwise and you'd probably be right. Add a crab pot over here. Pick up. Okay. Where would be a good place to drop some crabbly dudes? I'm thinking maybe around this crab statue back here. You can return to these items later. I'm wondering if I need to, like... just put some crabs in the crab altar, right? Gosh darn it. I'll take this one. I would never. It's important to make your own mistakes. Guess if you never got the talk and had to guess, sure. Well, as a matter of fact, I never did officially get the talk from my parents. Oh, that one was to the bot. Gotcha. Yeah, never actually got the talk from my parents. Just, figured it out. Makes me think of the Fairly Odd Parents. Anytime they're like, where did you get X? And then Timmy just replies, internet? It's pretty much how it went down. Ooh. Hunger eel. That's definitely the only one of those I can fit. I don't know how I feel about those things whispering to me. Okay, so conger eel sells for 50. These things, 65. All right. I can't be too mad with that. What about stuff in here? Sells for a good bit. All right, we're starting to make all that money back. Pretty lickety split. gonna pop out here, drop that crab pot. And we're gonna go... Where did you come from? We're just gonna go back here. We're not gonna tempt fate. We're not, no. How did that one quote from Fairly Odd Parents go? They knock on his door and they're like, I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority as your parent by coming in anyway. Is that on the horizon? Ain't that the truth? I don't think... You know, it's funny. When I was younger, I don't think my parents ever did that. They never just barged in. But by the time I was in my, like, 20s and had... my parents turned the basement into a small efficiency apartment. I essentially had the apartment in their basement to myself. And... they would barge in all the time there. Okay, let's see if this works. The three crabs shudder, legs clicking into strange angles. Though long dead, some unseen power commands their corpses into action. The crabs scuttle over the altar, disappearing into cracks in the stone. Suddenly, the rock splits in two, revealing a sunken chamber at its core. Mouth of the deep. A formidable cage with a vast gaping maw, sure to swallow up anything unlucky enough to stumble into it. A 6x6 capacity. I should call her. Ooh, Ingle, ooh. So I just got an incredibly awesome crab pot. All right. Well, Ingle, I guess when you call Jessica, tell her I said hi. What is over here? Oh, I hear dolphins. Ah, they're trilling and having such a good time. A pirate flag? Oh, hell yeah. I wish I had known that earlier. I would have taken that to the man. Now I can be Cody the pirate. Cody, I'm you. Oh, for sure we're getting a pirate flag, Captain. I guess I'm the captain. For sure we're getting a pirate flag. Ain't no two ways about it. Forgot about that crab pot there. There we go. Beej. Sell all. You know what? I don't think I need these old fishing rods anymore. So I'm just gonna get rid of them. Try to make room. Shipyard. Yes. Repair. Thank you. Lasts for 7 days? Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Okay, so this is... I am this short on money. And then I can upgrade... I don't like it when my light goes out. Is there any fishing spot around here? Can I go where that lightning struck? Does that do anything cool? Just need to make like a couple extra bucks. Is this how all Eldritch horrors begin? Just need a couple extra bucks. Suddenly, Cthulhu. Pretty sure that stone's not typically there. Lights are for closers? I don't know what that means. Is that an insult? Okay, I'm done looking for jobs tonight. Did I catch a kraken? There are a few steps in between, but more or less. Yeah, totally caught a kraken. Shipyard. Coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. Bye! Let's uninstall this. Why can I not install it? Oh, it has to be on... Oh, I see. There are hooks. Okay. I was just being silly. Okay. I understand. I figured it out. Alright, we rest. Hey, Cajun. Fishing's going alright. I haven't seen any terrible horrors recently, so, you know... The worst thing, I think, was that one anglerfish that one time. And we're crab people now, yeah. Something up there looks like staring down a kraken's throat, or the thing that Skywalker almost got fed to. The Sarlacc! Yeah, it's, the mouth of the deep. It's a formidable cage with a vast gaping maw, sure to swallow up anything unlucky enough to stumble into it. Hey, Ingle, don't forget to call her. Kraken? Could be a kraken. Essentially a kraken. Alright, let's go check these other crab pots, and then we will manifest myself back towards society, fly the pirate flag, and then call it a good day. God, I honestly, I kind of hope I can get a Kraken. If I can't get a Kraken in this game, I may have to get a refund. Phil? McCracken? Yes, please. Ooh, splintered crab. Amber glue holds shattered fragments. A deep dweller cracked from the pressure. Eee. Okay, so we picked up most of what I could get there. So we'll just teleport back here. Nice. I'll admit, that is super handy. And I'm going to see if I can give what's-his-butt one of these amber crabs. And Phil McCracken. I should call him. Deliver flag. So you found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Heck, yes. As you wish. Paint boat. Hull. Sharp mint. Cerebral crab and malignant pincer. Okay, what about maple orange? Splintered crab. I have one of those. I can give you one of those. Yes! Vortex decorator. Okay. My life is now complete. I have succeeded in exactly everything I've ever wanted to do. And that is to embody my good twin. And forget that my cargo hold was full. Tokyo Drift. Alright, fishmonger. Hello, fishmonger. I wish to sell you all my fish. I wish to sell you this basic crab pot, too. I have no need for your big crab pots any longer. Actually, what does this do again? Can I do... I can do coastal, but I can't do oceanic. So I can do coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. Okay, and the dry dock. I need $800 dues. Oh. Nope. Okay. I drifted it. Coastal. Disturbed water. Don't know what you guys are. Blue mackerel. Grotesque mackerel. A trophy mackerel. You know who's a trophy mackerel? My friend Mac. They're a treasure. Like bolts of fabric. Ooh. Oh, there's some metal scrap stuff in there. I need to go get some charges. I've got things to blow up.
Are you guys tiny? Oh, they're squeebs. Hello, squeeb. Okay, I don't know if I can finagle that any better. Fishmonger. Sell you all the thing. And grab 2 of those, and then rest. Then we've rest. Then we get back out. We start fishing again. Ain't nothing gonna keep us docked. Know how many tickles it takes to make an octopus laugh? It takes 10 tickles to make an octopus laugh. Here, I thought it was just gonna be a fart joke. Oh my god. I thought for a minute there I was about to lose my mouth of the deep, and I was going to be livid. I do like that joke, though. That was very good. Hey, Diced, how are you doing tonight? Alright, no more bumping into awful things. These metal scrap pieces are rare. All right. Any of you have any other good fish puns? Well, I caught a whole stingray. Nothing I can do there. There's some eels. More eels. Nothing super tiny. Mackerel? These are kind of tiny. I can get a couple of fish from this. Oh, a many-eyed trophy mackerel. We hit the jackpot. All right, let's go sell. Fishmonger. I want to see your strongest fish and handle my strongest fish. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't care about you, Mayor. I do just need to throw this mouth of the abyss, or whatever it's called, out here somewhere. And see what I get. Just toss it there. Mouth of the deep. Go fish! Hi, Dimwit. How are you, buddy? Feeling any better today? Squid, 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 squid. A snag squid? Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed, crooked teeth. The
The top row are flattened like human molars. How disgusting. One 8, 2 1, 1 9, 2 4. There we go. Never fish Tetris. Have you not seen Dredge gameplay before? Want to make it gross? Give it people teeth. I mean, you're not wrong. That is kind of the simplest way to make something gross. Just give it people teeth. You want people to hate it? Give it people teeth. You put 26 applications in today. Probably take tomorrow off and do schoolwork. Dear God. Good job on all those applications. That's a lot. And I know it's not easy. Hey, Brock. Thank you so much for the raid, my dude. How are you doing tonight? Oh, excuse me. Have I seen a sheep's head fish? I don't believe that I have. Job hunting does suck. And I still deeply hate that you have to job hunt. Can't do Oceanic yet. But I'm glad you're not around that toxic manager anymore. Legit saltwater fish with people teeth, scary stuff when you catch one. I couldn't imagine trying to, or like, just being out fishing and being like, oh, this fish has people teeth. Or as Lauren might call them, pee. You just Googled it? If someone just showed me that, I would assume they put dentures in a fish. That is certainly one word for it. What, have you never heard of a peeth before? People teeth? Wait, you're not supposed to do that? Is that why you keep getting kicked out of aquarium? I'm more impressed with your ability to break into the enclosures. Upgrade hall. Okay, let us... Let us get all of these things out of the way. So much scrap metal in here. Kind of wish I could upgrade my storage. Okay, so I am 1 wood away from that. Let's get some engine space out of the way. You just tell them you're there to clean the enclosure, show up in your diving gear, and they don't question it. Why do I feel like that would actually work, though? First time you caught a sheep's head, you were all, you got a mutant fish. I'd have believed you. You could have taken pictures and showed me, and I'd be like, that's not real. That's Photoshop. You're yanking my chain. Hey, Artemis. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Oh, goodness. Hi, Ashley, Tricker, Luna Maria, Steelers Queen. I recognize that name. Hey, Brooke. Sharky Attack. Little did you know, I might be able to do some shark fishing soon. Captain Kosher. That's a fun name. How are you all doing? Welcome. I appreciate the raid. How was Goose Goose Duck? I see you are still playing that. Hopefully you are still enjoying that. You do have a fun name. Has already been telling you that you're not fun. Oh, I've missed you too, Ashley. I've been doing all right. Life has been a little bit crazy, but good things are happening. I was announcing today that I'm gonna kind of pull back my streaming days instead of doing 3 days a week, maybe 1 or 2, depending. Just because I need to prioritize more life things. How have you been? It was good, and you enjoy it for the most part. That is good. Both of those are very good things. I have gotten so burnt out on those social deception games, so more power to you for being able to keep with it for as long as you have, because I know you have been doing it for a long time. And I'm just glad to hear that you still enjoy it. It always sucks when a game that you enjoyed suddenly becomes too much work. She calls you boring all the time. I mean, you got any fun stories? Hey, Curry, it's good to see you. Stream is life. Ah, dimwit if only. I tell you what, buddy, you pay me a salary and I will stream for you every day. How's that? That is my deal to you. Take it or leave it. She keeps the mods and you in the basement? Is it a nice basement? Is it furnished or anything? $0.10 a day as a salary? I don't think I can make that one work. I need to be able to afford a house, the apartment, groceries, other bills. Don't listen to Curry, he's banned. Wow, he got banned from the basement. How do you get banned from the basement? Wow, suddenly bro gets picky. I mean, the house is coming regardless, and I've gotta focus on work and life and stuff to be able to do house. You voted him off the island. Well, that's one way to do it. The real question is, what did he do to get voted off the island like that? I feel like you've really got to do something to get yourself kicked off or kicked out of the basement where no one else wants to be. You're going to try and rescue the mods from the basement? Good luck. There's one thing I know about Artie, it's that she has so many traps in place. I should probably dredge this. There we go. You did nothing? Be Curry. All right. I have only seen Curry do and say things on Twitter occasionally, and I haven't seen anything bad or atrocious or anything. So what does it mean to be Curry? Curry, tell me. What does it mean to be you? Oh god, a brood squid. Gross. Another brood squid. You'll bring people to throw in the traps. I hear that they are double trapped, meaning that both going in and coming out you have to face trap. Ooh, squid here. There we go, nailed it. Getting all the squid. How's it going, NCAA football MVP? It's quite a very specific name you have there. Necessary collateral damage. One day you were walking and then you tripped over a rock and got knocked out and woke up. And somehow you were in a basement. I don't know if I trust that. It sure feels like there's a lot of information missing. But welcome everyone. Artemis, I do really appreciate you bringing your community over. I know coming to other people's streams may not be everyone's cup of tea, depending on what they're playing or what they're doing, but I do appreciate everyone who has come over and rated and sent messages and chitty-chatted. Artemis, if you need to get some sleep, by all means, go ahead and do your wind down, get some sleep stuff. Everyone else, of course, the same goes for you. I know typically once your streamer is done streaming, you're like, all right, it's bedtime. So feel free to if you need to. But for everyone who wants to stay around and hang out, you are more than welcome to. My space is always open. We are a safe, fun, silly space. So feel free to kick back, get a drink, get some snacks. We were just recently talking about how Cody the pirate is a legit pirate. So, you know, if you've ever wanted to say that you know someone who is a pirate, you can now. You have 3 alt Twitch accounts with so-and-so keeps me in the basement. That's dedication. Can't hold many more of those. Those guys are tough. Can't Tetris them very well. It started with one and then the other two just happened. Have you ever thought to ask yourself why you repeatedly put yourself in situations to be placed inside people's basements? I feel like, you know, the first time is the other person's fault. The second time, probably the other person's fault. But the third time, you might want to do some introspection there. Before you know it, thanks to Drillian, I'll be Twitch renowned. You'll have to get good at Sea of Thieves and start streaming again. I mean, you could. You know, I would totally play with you. And I mean, you should be Twitch renowned. You're awesome. Like another friend stream, we all make account _account. It was funny. Well, as long as you're having fun with it. And thank you for the follow there. And NCAA football MVP. I'm gonna call you Football. Unless you have another name you'd prefer. But yeah. So all of you who are new here, my name is Drillian. I otherwise go by Cody. I am a variety streamer who just plays all sorts of whatever the heck I feel like, and sometimes my community votes on or gifts me or whatever. Dredge was a highly recommended game, and so here we are, kicking back, relaxing, fishing all cool, pulling up some nets outside of the school. Yeah, I don't really know where else to go with that, if I'm honest. No worries, Curry. I appreciate you coming by. Lurk away. We love our lurkers here. Oh god. All-seeing cod. I love that. But yeah, that's pretty much my vibe. We like to hang out and have a good time, and it's a good, chill, welcoming stream, and so anyone who wants to hang out, please feel free to anytime. I'm more than happy to have new faces around here. Sounds good. With football, usually get called that or MVP. Artie just calls you noisy because you spam the alerts when she's trying to talk. I love that. I thought about MVP, but football just had a nicer ring to it. Something about it, I don't know. It was just football. Seemed like a good football. Then you're good with football, as long as you're good with it. Otherwise, I was gonna ask whatever name you preferred. Because we're not picky here, and I'll do my best to remember it. But at least Artie calls you some things, football. Artie never calls me anymore. Ooh, I got another squid with human teeth. And an anglerfish that hates me. Oh, it broke my fishing rod. You bought your second ship on Sea of Thieves, huh? Which one did you buy? Have a good night, Eternal. I appreciate you hanging out with us. I hope you get some good rest. I hope your back feels better. Hopefully Pepsid can knock down the heartburn. That does not help a hurt back. I was there last night? Or night before that. It might have been last night. I want to say it was last night. I think I was up till midnight before I finally got some sleep. Sucks getting old, man. You got a sloop, a little revenge, and a brig. The revenge. Ah. So when you get your galleon, what are you going to call that one? That's what I gotta know. Okay, so Stellar Basin is where I need to go next. So why don't we head that way? Vengeance. Ooh. I was hoping for a lot of revenge. But vengeance is much better. Much better than the joke one. That has been talked about? Mmm. Gotta get Salad playing with you again. Maybe you can get in on some of Jinx's streams. I know she's been playing Sea of Thieves lately. Been lurking in her chat a little bit. She's fun. What are you? A red snapper. A latching snapper. Ooh. about here? Okay, more snappers. There's a shipwreck here. Collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the waves. Look for valuables. Photography equipment. Okay. This. Possibly, if you gotta get better at PvP before you start streaming or trying to help anyone. That's very fair. See, I make up for my inability to PvP very well by just sailing circles around people as much as I can. Curious looking chest is half submerged in the sand. Ooh. Small scrap of paper with a line drawn on it. That's gotta be important, right? Oh man, I bet it's a treasure map. Aurora jellyfish? Oh, that's cool. Okay, there was part of me that was kind of hoping for a dock. But spooky glowing water works too, I guess. Broken spectacles. Alright. Who are the people here? And can I get a bigger boat? Generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. Hey, some research. Heck yeah. Tuck that away down there. You empty the cupboards. Holy moly, you're probably headed to bed. Add 3 of 7? Oh, God. Hey, I hate Twitch. Some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Where do you want to look? The floor. Look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the wall. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Nice. Like an item from a gouge in the floor. I guess we leave. Do some research. We've got 2 research. Should probably research some of these. So that's coastal and shallow. Mangrove and shallow volcano. Oh, man. The large trawler net is probably good. But I also really want to be able to do oceanic, so I'm gonna go with this. Okay, need 1 more there. Rest. What is down here? Abyssal. Okay, so I still can't do Abyssal. Hey, does anyone else notice what looks like giant tentacles in that water? Or is that just me? Nope. Not a fan. Just you look safe from here? I'm gonna press X to doubt. I'm gonna press X so hard to doubt. Barracuda? Or longfish? I'm not going anywhere near that. You can't make me. Krakens are much safer than people think. We hardly ever attack boats even. I've played Sea of Thieves. I know what happens with the Krakens. Okay, so got some messages. I've not... that's March, this is September, okay. Maybe I'll do this one. We're engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we've not done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. Can't even remember what he said or what I said. I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I can't take my eyes off of it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred in the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. The one in Sea of Thieves is lonely as all. He really hates it when people shoot at him. I'll keep that in mind for the next time I play. I've not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and they're illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. Page was torn off here. Research. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Oh yes, I thought you had the look, but a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. Sure. I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best as I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind. Now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect them all. Glowing octopus, firefly squid, and aurora jellyfish. Well, it just so happens I have an aurora jellyfish. Here you go. Tell me about yourself. Hey, Sedge, how are you doing? Okay, I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Ironhaven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society. And then, well, I was posted here. By myself. Thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess it's some sort of octopus or squid, or an anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there. I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again.
Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. Don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets and my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died, and can't explain it.
We're going to undock. Interesting. I wonder what happens if you sail all the way out. Of all the things you passed on to your stepdaughter, the jokes are coming back to bite you. I mean, Cody. You know that being a dad means that you get dad joked too. It's the best part. Oh, more red snappers. Okay, I'll pick up a few of these. Which joke came to bite you in the butt? Okay, any way that I can free up some space. This and this, I can catch one. Well. Alright, see a big boat over here. What are you? More snappers. Okay. That looks like a big shark. I can't wait to be able to fish up sharks, but that is a big sharky boy. Okay, let's see if I can finagle this a little bit. Put the barracuda there, put that there, put the ring there, put the glasses there, grab the bag of doubloons. Tetris. Let's get out of here. We'll dock here. We'll rest. And then we'll go back to the main island. You know why there are no vampires in Africa? Because Toto blessed the rains in Africa and holy water kills vampires. I heard Lauren from the other room just go, Jesus. That was good. I like that one. I like that one a lot. You made Lauren groan from the other room just by me reading it. Okay, fishmonger. I will sell all my... Ooh, some of them have rotted. I don't know what to do with rot. No, I don't want to put it all in storage. I just want to get rid of it. I was wondering why I didn't get as much money as I thought I would from that. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I need planks, planks. Just a bunch of planks. I just need a bunch of planks. So someone's missing photography equipment. Figure out what to do with that in a bit. Ooh. Pick up that. I'll repair it. And then once I sell these trinkets and get back, we are going to call that an evening. Ending on such an incredible joke. Probably my favorite thing. The old mare in his final days, what an awful sight it was, screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days I almost feel like I understand. Ooh. Returning customer. Please take this as a symbol of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find it useful. Ooh. I got a book. Okay, so I can't sell that. Thank you. Can sell that, I can sell that. Okay, so it's not gonna let me sell things that are not worth it. So okay. That is very good. So I'll find someone who is missing their photography equipment. Ooh, this one's a good one. Look at this one, guys. Feel very tasty, Lauren. Good job. You know, if we could find a good way to get them transported, I'm sure we would be more than happy to send you some stuff. Yeah, Cody said, Lauren, my address is ... She said she'll mail you cookies. Okay, so 26.3. So if I did 26 and 26, that would be 32.6. And right now I have a total of 42.6. I can math. So 15, 30, 1.6. So that would be 46, 47. So I'm currently going as fast as I can. But getting these will be a better upgrade soon. Oh god. Oh, you know what? That's a very good point. I can. I forgot about the whole rotating thing. Now I can sell it. But I can only sell it when it's been installed. Oh no, I can't. So I can only sell it. Sell it at all? I wonder if the peculiar engine is one that you were supposed to hold on to. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, you can't sell the starter one. Thank you. Yeah. I was wondering if that would end up being something interesting because it's called a peculiar engine. Oh, it's so you can't lock yourself by having no engine. Look at these game devs coming up with all these smart solutions to things. The relaxed mind. So, rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. Engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. And 10% increase sell prices and 10% reduce buy prices. Ooh, that's so nice. Okay, so I gotta collect all samples, catch a snake mackerel, catch a rare fish, oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath, tigerfish, and coelacanth. Deliver a rotting conger eel. Oh, okay. I think I did find one of those. I've got to remember to do that next time. You're sleepy, you're gonna run. We'll see you whenever the next time is, bud. Let me know if you need an ear. I appreciate that, Cody. Same goes to you. Same goes to you. Like I said, I think I'm gonna cut out the Wednesday streams. Friday streams I might be able to do, or they might shift to a Saturday stream. I'm gonna play with it. I know I am taking some vacation time from work soon, which means that I will have some more free time. And I do want to do some streaming specifically around that time, and that is also when the Bloodline is releasing. So I'm going to stream that, for sure. But yeah, Wednesday just being in the middle of the week, and we're tired, and Lauren misses spending time with me, and I miss spending time with her, and I think it'll just be easier to shift it to Monday and Friday for the time being. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I also just want to play more Dredge. And if it's a Friday, if I keep Friday, I can stream maybe later in the night, because typically I don't have to be up early in the morning. So, and Lauren is relatively okay with that. So, you know, bonuses, pluses. Let's see, so who is... Seeing who's streaming what today. We haven't raided Cheesy in a while, and he is playing some Team Fortress 2, which is hilarious to me. That is not a game I expected to see someone streaming, but I absolutely love it, and we're gonna take y'all over to see some Team Fortress 2. That seems like a blast. Cheesy. Go. Anyway, I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I know that the less streams news is probably not everyone's favorite, but I appreciate everyone for being so understanding. Hopefully, as time goes on and Plum is a little bit more manageable and we get a little bit more settled, I can bring that back in some way, shape, or form. I still want to try and get a server computer set up so that way I can play games with you guys. I've just got to wait to get a little bit more money. Well, money is tight and I'm saving for stuff. So. But I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. You guys are the best. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Stay hydrated. And I'll see you all on the next adventure. Have a good night.